a bit slow today. I had a bit of wine last night, and it doesn't help. Fragment flipping. Now, you've been watching me videos about fragment flipping. Let's hold these up behind it. Fragment flipping. This bit here, right at the centre of everything, you've got a fragment flip. Alright? Now, this is a representation of our solar system. Not a very good one, I admit, but you've got the Sun at the centre here, then you've got Venus, Mercury, Earth, Mars, cloud of dust, Saturn and Jupiter and Neptune, Uranus and Pluto, and then another cloud of dust. Yeah, so you've got fragment flipping going on inside the Sun, and you've got a bunch of field lines coming out. Now on this particular field line here where we are, the third one, you've got the Earth. Inside the Earth, it's very much like inside the Sun. You've got magnetosphere and all that lot, yeah? So there's fragment flipping going on inside there. We'll just get the thing in the right position, inside the Earth. Now, let's come right out here to the outside here, to where Pluto is, yeah? And there's fragment flipping going on there as well. Alright, right where Pluto is, because Pluto's got fragment flipping going on inside it. And I haven't drawn this completely straight. You'd imagine this is going to be a complete straight line, more or less, yeah? You know, like Einstein's flat universe, where you've got little dips where the planets lay. It's a load of bollocks, mate. Right? There's no dip. The field line goes straight through the planet. There's no fucking dip in it whatsoever, you dipshit. Right? The field line comes straight through our planet, straight through the centre of our planet, and our planet lays on it, is what I theorise. And we've got field lines emitting out from our planet, and Pluto's got out from it as well, like here, and so on and so forth. And they've all got fragment flipping going on inside them. So when the fragment flip, they've all got going inside them, like, yeah. And then out here, because you've got a north and a south, you also got a north and a south of these field lines here, yeah. So there's not only a fragment flip going on inside here, there's also a fragment flip going on outside here as well. Yeah, it doesn't matter whereabouts in the orbit of the Sun you are, there's a fragment flip on your field line, and it's happening right inside your planet, and it's intercoursing. It's going on exactly. It's they're sort of. I don't know the word. I've lost the word now. Yeah, you forget words. I'm a bit drunk from last night still. So we've got the fragment flip going on inside the Earth, and then you've got the field line coming down north, field line from the Sun, and then you've got the south field line going out, or the bottom going back into the Sun, and the fragment flip's happening on the field line, and it's coalescing, you know what I mean, like, yeah. And the Earth's one and the Sun's one are all happening together at the same point, like, if you see what I'm saying. It's all coming together, all in one point. And this is how everything's tied together. So then I go on to theorise telepathy and telekinesis. Now, inside my eye there's a magnetic field, and the eye is built around the magnetic field. My body generates a magnetic field, whether it's the brain that creates the initial magnetic field, or whether it's in the spine or whatever, like, yeah. But inside the eye, inside each eye has got a controlling magnetic field. Yeah, it's controlled by another part of the body, but it's got a controlling magnetic field, and everything's built around it. Like a woman. Some women have small tits, some women have big tits, yeah. But you have a predetermined size of tit at the end of the day, and what your body does, it creates a magnetic field, and cells and everything build themselves around that magnetic field, and that's you, right? If you work out more, your muscles get bigger. You push your magnetic field out, right? And yeah, oh yeah, your cells build on top of cells on top of cells on top of cells. You push your magnetic field out, and then cells build around it. Because you're inflating your magnetic field, you're increasing your strength. And you've got cellular density, which is a different kind of. You can exercise for strength, or you can exercise for stamina, or size. Or shall I say you can exercise for size, or you can exercise for stamina and get the same amount of strength in. So it's a little bit wavy, but what I'm saying is absolutely right. And then going on from all these magnetic fields that I'm saying that were built around, there's another magnetic field which you can project. Now some people think you can move objects, and it's happened occasionally to me, right, that I've moved objects. One time when I was younger, when my mum was messing around with me, or I did something, I think my mum was messing around with me, but there you go. But some people can move objects, so they say, right? Well, I've done things and things have happened. Yeah, but it's hard to explain. I can't just go, there's that piece of paper, right then, I'm going to control the piece of paper, let go of it, and no, it didn't happen. Or maybe it's because I was expecting it to fall down onto the table, and it fell exactly down onto the table. It didn't fall on the floor, I went, and it went exactly to where I told it to go on the table. It's very, 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 very strange stuff. But this fragment flipping will explain that as well. It will explain how magnetic fields are tied together, and how you can tie magnetic fields together, and how, well, when you see science fiction films where they have amazing walkways which come out of the side of craft, and they've got no stilts underneath them, but people can walk across them and they don't break, and then they slip back in again, and it seems like they've come out of nothing. So that's like metamorphic material, and then onto you see it, like you think, well, how the hell did that happen? How the hell did that happen? Someone's imagining that happening. And then you're thinking to yourself, someone's imagined that they've got this is a stairway that comes out of nothing. There's no windy handles or anything. I just go back into a little container, and you think, well, how the hell did they do that? And then I start imagining how it did it, and then I came up with this theory, and it's like, whoa, sugar. And it doesn't matter who I'm talking to, I've got to design it and write it down myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you see in this bit here, there's 4 stages here, 1, 2, 3, 4 stages here. Now obviously that's stages, and it just isn't like that, is it? Life isn't like that, you know what I'm saying? You're talking moments. That's taking moments out of something that's continuous. A magnetic field is continuous. So it doesn't go, what should I do next? What should I do next? What should I do next? But it does, doesn't it? Do you see what I'm saying? So when you break time down into its smallest constituencies, which is like explaining the first thing that ever happened, the Big Bang, they say. Well, the Big Bang was the smallest explosion you could never imagine if it was an explosion. And that was a Big Bang, what do you think? But that wasn't the first thing, I'm afraid. I theorise there's an area which is limitless. It's forever nothingness, and it's forever. You can't imagine how big it is, because it's just not mind-boggling. It's not big. No, it's not big and it's not small. It's limitless. There's no boundary.